New York is a big and wonderful city with so much to do and see. But mistakes can ruin your day while seeing the sights. Welcome to Around the World. Today, we'll be looking at the most common mistakes tourists make while visiting New York. Are you a fan of our channel? Be sure to subscribe to Around the World and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Number 15. Avoiding public transport from the airport. New York City is a big place. People often visiting tend to lean more towards getting a taxi or Uber. The public transport in New York is an easy and much cheaper way of getting to where you need to be, especially when you have just arrived. It may be more convenient to take public transport if you are traveling solo or if it is just two people. If you have a large group traveling, a taxi may be your best option. Number 14. Not leaving Manhattan. Staying in Manhattan can be great. It has all the main attractions and will keep you busy for your entire trip. But New York City has so much to explore and 5 boroughs that can be visited. Move outside the normal destinations and explore the other parts of the city to get a great feel of different cultures, history, and activities. Number 13. Not wearing comfortable shoes. You will be doing a lot of walking in New York, so remember to wear comfortable shoes. The average distance you may walk in New York in a day is between 6 and 8 miles. Walking around is the best way to explore New York. You will see things that could be easily missed if you take a taxi to explore. Number 12. Stick to the popular sites. New York has many famous attractions that need to be seen, such as the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty. These are amazing, and you definitely should add this to your list of things to do when visiting New York, but exploring outside of the famous attractions is just as exciting. Visit places like the Transit Museum for a different experience. Number 11. Not carrying enough cash. You would think that every shop in New York would take a card or electronic payments, however, this is not true. There are many small businesses that do not take cards, as well as many bars, restaurants, convenience stores, and shops that have a minimum limit for card payments, often payments over $20. It is also good to carry cash for emergencies, as there may not be an ATM nearby. Number 10. Eating at chain restaurants. If you're looking to dine with a different experience, we urge you to stay away from fast food places and chain restaurants. New York is the epicenter of international foods in the United States, so you will be able to try food from all around the world in the city. Trying different cuisines from different cultures is one of the best things to do when traveling. Number 9. Crowding the sidewalks. New York is a very busy city with many people on the streets. If you need to check for directions, want to take a photo, or just see the sights while walking the streets of New York, make sure to stop in quieter places or pull off to the side so that other people who are walking behind you are able to move on. Number 8. Trying to do too much. There is so much to do and so much to see, but remember that this is also a holiday and you don't want to feel burnt out when returning home. You could easily be busy from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with all the different activities and sites in New York. Try to plan your days to make sure that you do some of the things you want, as well as have enough time to rest. Number 7. Subway troubles. If you'll be traveling a lot in New York, you may want to consider getting a 7-day unlimited subway card for $33. This will work out cheaper than taking a taxi to every destination you want to see. However, if you are not moving around a lot, it may not be worth the price. Download the app to make sure you know what train you need to take and when it will be arriving so you don't have to sit around waiting. Make sure that when you are by the subway waiting in line to have your card ready to swipe. This will make the foot traffic a lot smoother. Number 6. Tipping. Tipping is a big thing in New York as many people, especially in the food industry like waiters, earn below minimum wage. They rely on tips to be able to live, so don't forget to tip your waiters and waitress when you pay the bill. Generally, 15 to 20% of the total bill is a good tip for restaurants, a $1 tip per drink, and a minimum of 10% of the bill for a taxi ride. Number 5. Not checking the weather. This is something that often slips people's minds when they are traveling. New York's weather can be very unpredictable. It is recommended to always carry a small umbrella, as spot showers are something that happens often. This may also ruin your day plans, so try to have backup plans that cater to the weather. Number 4. Spending too much on Broadway tickets. Broadway is one of those activities in New York that you just have to do, but it does not have to be expensive. Download apps like TodayTix and the TKTS app to give you the best specials for Broadway tickets. Don't forget that there are also off-Broadway shows that you can catch. Number 3. Not keeping up with what's going on. New York has so many different things to do that get overclouded by the big attractions. Download an app like Time Out New York to what events or festivals are currently happening in New York. Number 2. Paying too much for hotels. Hotels and accommodation tend to be the biggest expense when traveling, but this doesn't have to be true. Staying outside of the Midtown Manhattan bubble will be much cheaper than staying in the middle of the city, especially if you are looking on air. With the subway, you can easily travel to Manhattan, so you won't miss a thing. Number 1. How to ask for directions. New York is big and not everyone knows all the street names. Instead of giving a direct address, give a cross-street name such as Bleecker and Broadway. This will give the locals an easier time telling you where to go and what landmarks to look out for so you can get to your destination more easily. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos for great travel destinations and be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about our latest videos.